gonna be dope, y'all. It's gonna be dope, y'all.
What up? What up? What up?
Yo, howdy, man.
How you doing, brother?
Trying to get over this cold, bro.
Yep, it's that time, brother, when the weather changes from hot to mid to cold. Or like me, I got kids and they go back to school and they come back with new germs.
You get new sickness every week with that.
Yeah. So I feel you, man. I just got over my shit. I think I'm probably finally back to about 100%. So yeah, it's been rough the last couple of weeks. Yeah, it's got to be pulling up here in a minute. He just got home too.
I was trying to hurry up.
Usually I got a couple hours to spare, but work plans got changed on the routes, like way out, almost 45 minutes away or so from home, plus traffic. So, but I try to have everything set up and ready to go by the time I get here. So all I gotta do is just press live. But Miss Red, what's good in the building? So Miss Red is who I was telling you about, who I asked a favor for. And Miss Red, while you in the building, this is Mr. Anonymous number 2. That's why he's not gonna be so anonymous after the day. But I'm sure he has his own fan club or whatnot. But yeah, we try to get everybody put on somewhere or another beyond their own supporters, man, so everybody can know who you are or whoever we have as guest on, whether it be Friday or Wednesday, man, and just kind of try to expand that palette. So get us some more views, get you more listeners, get you more supporters, man. So that's what this is all about, most definitely. On the weekend, Mugga Stacks in the building. What's good, Mugga? You already know what to do. Red and Mugga, share this thing up like crazy, highlighted everyone, do all of it. Mathematic in the beat, in the building. That's it, Mathematic in the beat, and I'm looking at Mathematic beats. I do that shit all the time. So, yeah, we just supported and saluted that man's journey and his music on Wednesday on our What You Got Wednesday, which was a dope show turnout, man, to see behind the scenes of Mr. Mathematic, which nobody, I don't think, has ever really seen, buddy, except for a couple platforms that had him as a judge. It was his first night as well, getting his exposure to like the man behind the beats. He's a monster, man, out here with these indie artists for real, man. So he's an ultimate supporter of the Asylum and what Tag is doing, man. So shout out to Mathematic Beats for tapping in with us Wednesday and sharing his music and his love of music and then his support for what we do. And we just had to return the favor. And this is what we do to give back to the artists and the beat makers, man. So that's why you hear my man Moxie.
Hell yeah.
So anyway, man, so far, let's see, it's Friday. So how your week been so far besides your cold?
Just working through it, man.
Working through it. Yeah, but you turned up on your birthday. I know that much from last Friday to Friday, at least to Sunday.
I got a little liquor left over.
You got a little bit left over? All right. That's what's up. Let me get my other screens popped up here. Yeah, I'm going to get the music down. Yeah, I seen it. So I got like 5 emails, bro. I got my main music email. I have one for the Asylum. And I have one we just built for this business. And so I think I was just in the wrong one. So then when I finally opened it after you screenshotted it and sent it to me, I was like, in the wrong email. And I was like, I know what your email looked like because it's just a crazy name on it. By the way, where'd that name come from for your email?
That was my original artist name.
Artist name?
I was like 11 years ago, dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I kind of just kept it with me my whole life. So
there you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Mr. EVM Von Trapp in the building, in the chat there. Mr. Beat Asylum, repping from that side of the business in the chat. Who else we got in here? Make sure I ain't missing nobody. I know people still showing up. You know, we gonna show up and show out for show tonight. And make sure we represent my mans here with all due respect and support with the music game. Let's see, is anything again tonight, man, it's just about the artist. So once we get this thing rolling and going, man, y'all are very, very open and welcome for Q&A from my man Moxie. Shadow. Hey man, you wasn't lying, bro. You wasn't lying. Every week got a different pair of shades up.
Oh, y'all switching it up, bro.
If my ass could see better, I'd do the same thing. Since I gotta read these chats sometimes, I gotta keep my eyeglasses, but they still shades.
I told you.
Benito Beats in the chat. What's up? Hatch in the building. What's good, my brother?
I can put on some shades too, man. Yeah.
Hey, you can do it, man. You can be cool. You can. Hey, we just be trying to keep up with the cool kids, dog. That's all we be doing. We old farts over here.
Oh, word up.
Oh man. So let me see. Let me make sure I got everything set up on here. I know what time it is tonight. Friday night frequency. And all night. Good thing it's a Friday. Let's see if we change the ticker on. Make sure that's what we got. But yeah, man, how you doing, Mr. S. Dot? I know you just got in like I did too. I think we all schemed in at the last minute.
Yeah, you know, that was had to turn my car into Batmobile mode, make sure I got here on time.
Straight up, same here, same here. You heard me because we was on the phone.
Yeah, I heard you. I thought, you know what? Maybe I gotta go to Batmobile mode.
Put that bitch in sport, like the Migos say. Put that bitch in sport. Friday night frequency. Here we go. Music. All right, man. When the official interview starts going, Mark, you ain't gonna be hiding off the camera, my guy.
Yeah, ain't no hiding. This ain't for us. This is for you, not us.
Right.
This is your moment to shine. People want to see
I don't know why I did that.
All right.
You
on your computer or you on the phone?
I'm on my computer.
Oh, okay. I know usually somebody's on the phone, like when Flow Game was on, people kept calling them. Same thing with Matthew. I say, yeah, put that D&D on.
Yeah, I think I was checking a message and it just turned it off on me.
Yeah. Frequency. All right, man. Let's roll this. Get this going real quick. Y'all, welcome to Friday Night Frequency, the podcast. I am one of your hosts, Take No Special, and my man S. Shadow at the bottom. I'm gonna switch that around. Put that up there. There we go. And our
was on top, so you know.
That is our special guest, Mock C. Others might know him on Facebook as Christopher Kelly. Mock C is the artist name he loves to go by, and that's why I call Mr. Anonymous number 2, because that's what they call me, Mr. Anonymous number 1. When I throw a background vocal on there, man, who did that? Don't worry about it. That's anonymous. But yeah, man, let's get into tonight. Welcome to Friday Night Frequency.
This gonna be dope, y'all.
All right. We back in the building. So yeah, that's official little intro for Friday Night Frequency. Welcome y'all who's here and those to come. Again, Tank knows best, S. Shadow, and our special guest, Mr. Mark C, also known as Christopher Kelly. All right, man. Let me get the music going. There we go. All right, everybody sound good? Everybody loud and clear?
Yep, everything rolling. We good?
I switched up my microphone, so I was making sure.
Yeah, you loud and clear. I can hear you.
Good. I had to put on the Rose mic this time. Like I said, I know the Shure, it be sounding good. I don't know. It just might be me with the engineering here. I be feeling like that mic sounds muffled. I go back and hit the run back. But, all right, man. Well, go ahead and shoot us. I'm gonna grab this man's music and get him downloaded. If you got anything for him to kick it off with, as far as
All right, cool. So tell us about yourself. When did you get started with creating music?
I've been making music since I was like 8 years old, man.
8 years old.
My cousin got me into it. So.
What singing, rapping?
I was always rapping. It was like
Rapping.
I rapped my whole life.
Rapped your whole life.
Whole life, it feels like.
And then decide to start singing, huh?
Or is it some mix of both?
So I didn't really start singing until in the last 2 years. I used to dabble in it, like I love karaoke and stuff, but I didn't realize that I didn't know how to sing until I tried too hard to sing, and it was just it's a whole process. It's just I look back at some of my times, my older videos, just messing around. I learned that when I sing in a higher pitch, and I talk in a higher pitch than I try to sing when I would try to sing. So I kind of gave up on it for a while. Back in October last year, almost died, had heart failure, and I was like, I don't want to give up. This is the only thing I got for me. And I made a song, actual singing, like I was singing it, and then I sent it to somebody, and they were like, "Wow, that's actually really good." And I was like, "Yeah, but I still think it sucks." And I ended up just like focusing and learning how to make it better. And more people started liking it when I would sing over when I would rap, and eventually it kind of just changed,
Okay.
But I still want to keep my roots. So like my more recent like projects, I kind of like keep rapping in there. But I don't know how to explain it really.
So what was like your inspiration when you said like, hey, I want to try that? Like, who was your inspiration that made you want to get into music?
So like in general, music. So typical white boy answer, Eminem's awesome. Love Eminem. Awesome. But honestly, I was super into Ludacris. I was super into T-Pain. I was super into Akon. Like that. Those are my shit. Nelly, fucking loved it. Those were my things. Like Akon was, dude. I'll be belting Akon in the car every day to work. I don't even care. I love me some Akon.
All right. Okay.
But, yeah.
So what we got for him music wise, Tank? What do you got?
Man, we got five joints from him, man, and I'm still loading the last few.
3 of them are like new, like they're not released.
Okay. We get to hear them first, kind of then.
Yeah. And then 2 of them, one of them's from the last album I dropped, and it's my favorite song from it. The other one is just one of my favorite songs from one of my rapping albums, just to show that I can still, rap.
Okay.
All right. Is there any specific one you want to run first? We always leave it up to the artist. I don't just be running it just for the hell of it. Like I said, some people kind of got to order. Some you want to hear somebody. You want everybody to hear first and kind of review first. So I got Roster Full, Cheat Code, Let Me Down.
Yeah, those 3 are the new ones. Those are the ones that are unreleased, so we can just do those after the first 2. I say just do a Pipe Dream first, because that's the oldest song, and then we can do Evergreen, and then after that.
All right, so they go Pipe Dream first.
Yeah.
All right, got that one ready to go. Yeah. There it is. All right, let me get it on here for sharing. Yeah, I was getting my. Had it downloaded, had it in a different folder. But yeah, let me get this shared up for you, man. DJ ain't here. Mr. Juan, he might be here, he might not. He was working on his car working on his brother's car. So Juan is out of the building for the moment. He might pull up on us at some point. And again, as we always say, everything is live and organic, not scripted. So we don't have flashcards like you see on the podcast or on these table talks. Nah, man, we try to keep it real. There's enough fake fuckery going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
We try to keep it live and real and
organic as possible.
Yes, indeed. All right, man. So we got this first joint called Pipe Dream. My man Moxie. And as you said, is this one of the newer ones or one of the old?
That's my oldest one that I sent. It's from one of my rap albums called Silly Little Rapper.
Okay.
And it's kind of when I first started adding a little bit of singing to my raps.
Okay. All right, man. Well, let's get in. Let's dive into it. Let's see what you got Friday night with Frequency. Let's get it.
Man, I just got off the phone with this girl, bro. Same old shit. Talking about how she love me, but she can't leave him and all that. Like, why you even calling me then? I don't know what to do. I know it's wrong, but I can't stop thinking about you. Yo, girl wanna fuck me. Call that bitch a pipe dream. Her face looking Gucci. Hit it with the ice cream. Tell me that she love me, but she doesn't like me. Cheats on her husband, but don't wanna be my wifey. Say she feel guilty, but she do it nightly. Told her keep it real, but she moved too shiesty. Tears in her eyes, but she still wanna sightsee. Said she needs space, now she back tryna find me. She say I'm a player, but she treat me like the MVP. Told her keep it real, but she lying like a fake ID. Calling me at midnight, whispering she missing me. Then she back at home telling dude that she was half asleep. I ain't tryna wife her, I just play my role and dip. She just want a thrill, like she standing on a poker chip. Say she love my vibe, but she flaking when I need her most. Told her I'm the way, now she drowning in her weaker hopes. Lying to my face, shorty slicker than a cash scam. Said she want a future, but she running like a dash cam. Acting like she faithful, but she love to play the field. Told her keep it 100, now she bending like a steering wheel. Every time she call me, it's the same song repeat. Love me for a moment, then she ghost me like a sneak peek. Told her I ain't stupid, I ain't falling for the reruns. Let another dude go and buy her all the refunds. Your girl wanna fuck me, call that bitch a pipe dream. Her face looking Gucci, did it with the ice cream. Tell me that she love me, but she doesn't like me. Cheats on her husband, but don't wanna be my wifey. Say she feel guilty, but she do it nightly. Told her keep it real, but she moved too shiesty. Tears in her eyes, but she still wanna sightsee. Said she needs space, now she back tryna find me. Said she need a soulmate, I ain't even need a friend. Told her we ain't lasting like a filter on a trend. She just want attention, need a spotlight in her lens. Hopping from my arms to his like jumping over bar fence. Late night, she be creeping like a horror scene. Told her she ain't wifey, now she crying on the doorbell screen. Said I broke her heart, but she gave it out in fractions. Loyal to the drama, she addicted to the action. Told her this ain't love, this a rerun of a bad show. Try to write her history, but skipping through the past notes. She just want a moment, I ain't giving her a last name. Playing like she different, but she running in the fast way. Say she feelin' empty, but her phone full of contacts. Lying to herself, saying one day she gon' bounce back. Told me that she love me, but I know she love to chase. So I let her keep running while I'm laughing to the bank. Yo, girl wanna fuck me, call that bitch a pipe dream. Her face looking Gucci, did it with the ice cream. Tell me that she love me, but she doesn't like me. Cheats on her husband, but don't wanna be my wifey. Say she feel guilty, but she do it nightly. Told her keep it real, but she moved too shiesty. Tears in her eyes, but she still wanna sightsee. Said she needs space, now she back tryna find me. Your girl wanna fuck me, call that bitch a pipe dream. Her face looking Gucci, hit it with the ice cream. Tell me that she love me, but she doesn't like me. Cheats on her husband, but don't wanna be my wifey. Say she feel guilty, but she do it nightly. Told her keep it real, but she moved too shiesty. Tears in her eyes, but she still wanna sightsee. Said she needs space, now she back tryna find me.
Well, all right. That was straight.
Okay,
That was
okay.
straight to the point.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what was the inspiration behind that song?
I mean, I can give you the full story if you want. So,
You ain't still nobody's wife, did you?
there's a lot of truth in that song. I'll tell you that much.
Uh-oh. That sounded personal.
Oh, it's a personal track for sure. I showed it to her. She said she couldn't even be mad at me because she liked the song so much.
I wouldn't be, if I was him, I wouldn't be mad neither. I'd be like, you know what?
Oh, man.
Slaps, you know. Well, no, that was real good. That was great. I like that.
And I
can vibe
assume
with
you
that.
you did the production as well, because I
Oh
know
yeah,
I know you produce as well. Pretty much all your own stuff as well. So,
yeah. All these are produced by me.
okay, so we got an
So,
artist and producer in the building. All right,
double whammy in the house.
yes,
What
sir.
do you use?
FL Studio, FL Gang, baby.
Another one.
Nah.
Another one.
FL Gang, baby. That's all.
Yeah, man.
Using
All
that
right.
says FL4, bro. I'm never leaving FL Studio.
Okay. Hey,
Oh,
like
yeah,
we
you
told people
grandfathered in
Wednesday.
then.
There he is. There he is. Like we said the other night. Yeah, use what you got and master to
Mhm.
perfection.
I record in FL, man. It's not just the beats, everything. I do it all in FL Studio.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, you should. You said you've been in since it was Fruity Loops, then yeah.
Yeah, right. That's when I had it. When it turned when it was Fruity Loops, what version 2 or 3, whatever it was,
Yeah.
produced edition.
Before anyone even knew what Image Line was.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yep. Man, that's crazy. Okay.
that's what's up. That's what's up, bro. So, how long you feel that it took you to master your craft? Or I mean, I know as creators, we always learning, we always uh looking to better ourselves. But like, when did you feel
There's
that you
different
were
parts.
confident in yourself, knowing that this is my sound, this is my flow, it worked for me, and I'm gonna take this and even use that to start pushing my music out even further.
So probably there's 3 albums before my Silly Little Rapper albums. There's the I'm Not Human, then there's my Kiss My Belt Buckle, and then the Whispers That Scream. They were me testing the boundaries of my limitations, really. So they were just me experimenting with country, rock, electronic, Nordic folk music. I was just trying a lot of different things just to see where I could go. And I learned that yes, I can do sub rock music mixed with rap and it'll sound good. I learned yes, I can sing a little bit of R&B and with my rap it'll sound good. So I took the best parts of what I learned in there and just incorporated them as I moved forward. Yeah, with Silly Little Rappers, I wanted to just come back and be like, hey, look, I'm a rapper. This is what I do. So I'm rapping, and I like it's kind of like a flex album, just like this. Because personally, I feel like my flow, my writing has always been good. I mean, obviously not when I was a kid, but like after a while, it kind of got up there. So I've always been like kind of egotistical when it came to my actual skill level in writing and flow. But I've always had critique about my sound, my, I don't know, I guess my presence, I guess, and like the listenability of my songs. It's kind of like the critique that a lot of just SoundCloud rappers get, you know, like, oh, you can rap, but you don't got nothing. You don't have any substance. But, and I always felt like it was wrong. I have substance. I don't say it right. I don't present the substance properly. If you go back and look, every single one of my songs pretty much tells a story. I don't make songs that have zero. It don't go from I'm just rapping to make words rhyme. I don't do that. There's literally one song on there of me doing it just on purpose as a joke. That's called Mr. Tongue Twister or whatever. But so after that, you know, more and more people started liking the stuff with the less rap, more singing, more the blend. So I was like, more and more people were like, hey, let's see if you do a whole album of R&B. You already did rock, you already did country. Why not try R&B? I like how you sound when you do that. And then I was like, okay. So over the course of like 3 months of me just practicing and singing, I learned my natural key, my natural tones of when I do sing, so it don't sound forced. It don't make auto-tune go crazy when I put my vocals in it. And then I just started working with those little ideas. And so I feel like I've mastered the structure of the song now. Like I feel like the structure is there. It's mastered. I can, and honestly, I feel like all I'm missing from my own personal self, not to sound cocky at all, is just like the it factor. Like I'm missing the thing that is supposed to catch everybody's attention. That's the only thing I'm missing.
Okay. So, all right, we got a question in the chat.
Yeah, I was just catching up with some of them. Yep. You
Um,
talking about this one right here?
Well, that's one of them, but Red said she got one, but
All right,
I
where
can't
was it?
tell what's the question.
I got a question. Okay, let's see, Miss Red. I got a question with me and Moxie about the collab Be Universal Like Me. So, if you want to know a fun fact, Miss Red, that's why I called him Mr. Namas number 2. That's what's my secret sauce for the song I just engineered for you just recently. This is the guy. Meet your collab, Moxie. Yeah.
There you go, right
There you go. There we go, right there. So there's the question. I just answered it for you. I don't tell all my secrets, but hey, my man's on the spotlight, and I got to give him the love because we already done a few songs together. So, and I'm just getting him exposed to other artists that we know, and vice versa. So, so he didn't know who Miss Red was either. So Miss Red, Moxie, Miss Red in the chat.
See how that hooks up? Easy, just like that.
Just like that.
This is the point of the show. Let's see. We got another question by Finito Beats.
All right, let me see. I think I had that one. Let's see. There it goes.
There we go. What keeps you going with making music?
Honestly, it's the only way I can express anything I have that's going on in life. It's my only outlet. So the moment you guys don't see me making anything or releasing anything is the moment that I'm gone. I'm not here anymore. It's literally a life force to me. It's
like your therapy.
Yeah, it's 100%.
I feel you. I feel
Nice.
you on that.
Nice.
Like your personal your journal. You know, that's how music is with me. Like on the production side, that's like my therapy. And
Yeah, so
when I want to make music myself, like how I want to feel, but a lot of people know me by battling. But at the end of the day, I think making music is kind of everybody's second way of expressing themselves in a creative matter. Johnny Mexico.
yeah, you made it. My DJ made it. I'm sitting here trying to DJ and
He trying to DJ,
eat, talk to my man, get some questions in. So excuse me, I got a little mouthful.
I was sneaking in before Ice gets him. That's crazy.
Yeah, this guy. This is funny right here.
Ice don't come on Ice don't look for Johnny on the weekend.
Right. Before we get into another song, this is the next question for you right there. I got the bottom of the screen.
Says also, Mr. Moxie, what was your most challenging genre for you to do?
Probably the rock, because I was OCD.
Really?
I was OCD about the guitars. Like I was super OCD about the production of it. That and the screaming, the growling, the screaming, those vocals.
You talking about that kind of rock?
You're talking about like
Metal, some grunge.
Yeah, like the Whispers That Scream album. I really love that album. It came out good, but my vocal cords didn't. And I do like that genre. It's my favorite genre to even listen to. I don't even like listen to rap more than I listen to rock music, but it's really hard for me to make just with the whole process of it, especially since I do it all by myself. So I'm a one-man digital band here, and it's that album took a few months.
That's
Nice.
yeah. I can relate to that. One-man band.
One-man band. Did I miss anything there, Scott? Before I get into his next song, I was trying to keep up with the questions as well.
I'm on it now. I think that's good. What else we about to run? We about to listen.
All right, so we went. It looks like he wants to go from oldest to newest. So what's the next one you want, my man?
Next one would be Evergreen. That's from the last album. It's my favorite song from the last album.
Okay.
It's kind of like a dedication of love to somebody, but the whole song is telling how beautiful they are based off of nature.
Okay.
Nature.
Mm-hmm.
Nature.
He was not talking about the other green, Johnny.
Yeah, buddy. Stick to the skip. Come on. All right, so he wants to run my evergreen queen, Mr. Moxie. Let's get into it.
Yeah, killing in the night. Hello, you're my. Be the rain when the dust starts to rise. The shade of the forest when fire meets the sky. I'm the stone, unshaken, unbent. But you move through my cracks like the rivers are sand. Every root in me twists towards your flame. Every leaf in the wind whispers your name. Seasons may change, but my vow stays true. I am the earth, but my earth belongs to you. You're the dawn breaking soft through the haze, the calm in the storm, the warmth in the blaze. You're the bloom in the frost, the green in the gray, the echo that guides me at the end of the day. When the thunder rolls, I don't feel fear. Your voice cuts through and I know you're near. Girl, I weather the skies, I bend, I'd fall, but with you I rise and I'd conquer it all. Girl, you're my evergreen, blooming through the cold, you'll never leave. Like thunder rolls, your love shakes me. Like sunlight breaks, your warmth remakes me. Storms in the sky, but you steady my ground. When I'm lost in the dark, you're the roots I found. I'm the mountain, but you make me move. You're the rain on the stone, the eternal proof. Every thorn, every branch, every scar I bear turns to gardens in bloom when I feel you there. You're the season that never fades away, a fire in the night, a calm in the day. You're the breath of the wind to the pine, the spark of the stars that forever shine. You're the field in the valley, the tide on the shore, the rhythm of nature I'm living for. You're the quick that shakes the roots of me, the flame in the soil that sets me free. I'm the earth, the stone, the vine, but my strength is yours, your soul is mine. Girl, you're my evergreen, blooming through the cold, you'll never leave. Like thunder rolls, your love shakes me. Like sunlight breaks, your warmth remakes me. Ooh, you keep me alive. With you the earth and the soul collide. Ooh, wrap me tight like the vines on the pine. Ooh, even when I can't take what's mine. Through the storms, through the cold, I'll stay alone. My forever, don't drift away. You're my evergreen, blooming through the cold, you'll never leave. Like thunder rolls, your love shakes me. Like sunlight breaks, your warmth remakes me. Ooh, you keep me alive. With you the earth and the soul collide, yeah. You're the roots, you're the rain, the fire, the soil, the endless flame. Hey, you're forever my queen.
Somebody said you woke them up off the couch with that one.
That's right, girl. Forever.
Hopefully not to turn it
Yo,
off,
Papa
right?
Vet, what's good, man? Appreciate you tapping in. That's another dope one. Hey, you next, bro. I'm gonna holler at you. Plus, I owe you a track. I heard from EBM.
Papa
Salute
Vet.
Papa Vet in the chat here in the YouTube side. And I'm waiting for a question from Flip. He said he got a question, but he ain't sent the question yet. So who we looking on. We'll be looking out for. He's on the Facebook side.
Well, you know what? I got a question for you real quick.
Let's go.
How often do you practice singing daily? Like, you have a time limit every day?
Every day.
Like, is it like a certain time frame, certain time length, as well as how do you practice your singing? Do you go by genre?
Till I start coughing,
artist or
pretty much.
how you do that?
So I don't actually like sing. I just sing like a freestyle, really. I just like, I listen to music and just sing. It don't matter what it is. Because I grew up freestyling anyway. Most of my raps I freestyle and then perfect it later. Like I record it multiple takes of just freestyling and then perfect it later. So it's just how I've learned to improve myself. But yeah, I sing, I test my limits, I record myself multiple times, see what I like, see what notes I hit better. I do it every day, pretty much.
Nice. Yeah.
Obviously, can't do much today or yesterday because I've been dying.
Dying? He was dying?
He said he was
sick.
dying.
I was sick.
Hello?
Sick.
Hello, 911.
This guy.
All right. So, where do you feel that you're more comfortable at singing? Like, is there like a certain place in your house where you could be like, yeah, I could get like you go stand in the corner, not like on some Blair Witch type joint, but like you standing, you know what I mean? But like, you know, the acoustics at like, where do you think that you?
Honestly, I do it all right here where I'm sitting.
Okay.
Shirt on or shirt off?
No, I said off, baby.
Dude, you realize how hard it is to keep this thing on right now?
Oh man, that was a good
Want
one.
to create some
Yeah,
fire.
that was gonna stick for a little bit, bro. When you just popped in, that's why I told you earlier. I said, do not share this.
I was already faded.
Right.
I didn't know what
I
was
know
going
because
on.
we didn't put the full disclaimer on not to share the restream link, and I'm sure that's what Flogan was like. Hey man, we got a show here. Do this. And you clicked on it, like, oh, I'm on live today with no shirt on.
What's up, guys?
Oh man, that was wild. Shit. All right.
So another question, like what when you record, so you say you record everything in FL, right? So like what are like your go-to mastering plugins and stuff like that with your clarity?
So a lot of my stuff is default FL VSTs. Like everything in there is built in, most of it. But I do use like auto tune for a lot of my tuning situations. But so let's see, open up FL. Let's see what this. I have a whole like chain that I use on everything.
Which auto tune is your favorite?
I mean, the most recent one, I like it a lot, but at the same time, for some reason, it don't.
I know
like
nothing
to
about any
stay running
multiple
for-
auto tunes. Which one is it? Because I always know there's what's the main one.
You got waves, and then you got that what's the other one?
And Terrace.
Yeah,
That's
Terrace.
the one I know of.
Well, Antares is the one I use, but they have like multiple versions of it, and one of them is like cloud based, and I like using it, but it like crashes a lot
All right.
on my computer.
Okay.
There's like if you use Mixcraft, it's called I think it's called G-Tune. So it's just
G Tune is
Damn,
that. Yeah, I
you
used to use
Mixcraft.
back in the day.
and
That's
Mixcraft.
fun. Mixcraft is fire, man. That worked back in
Yeah,
the
so
day. Right?
And you got the picture from FL. Then you have and Terrace, everyone knows of. You have Way Tune Real Time. Then you got Metal Tune. Metal Tune's another good one.
You got Melodyne.
That's
There's a lot.
more of a pitch correction, not so much of an auto tune. It's kind of like
True.
It's the dang it, it's gonna irk me. It's an FL. It's an FL plugin.
We'll come back to it, Juan. We'll come back to the question. It's multiple choice right now.
But mostly I just use built-in FL plugins. Like I got the Fruity Limiter, the Paramedic EQ, the compressor, the Sound Goodizer, the Love Filter, multi-band compressor, the Stereo Shaper. That's like all in my vocal chain. But I've like
Dude.
mastered it based off of my voice. And then I had one of my buddies master it too, because you're not supposed to master yourself. So he mastered it for me and then sent it, and then I kind of just in the middle of it, and I kind of use it on as a blanket for everything.
I mean, that's what I was taught in my basics of audio engineering class, that you shouldn't engineer yourself, but I think that's a little bully, if you ask me. I mean, I'm not like,
I mean, you can, but you have to look at it as it's not yourself, and you got to think that what you hear is not you.
So, but for me,
if not, it'll always sound weird, and you're like, why do I
for
sound
me,
like this?
when I make beats and then I'm coming up with stuff on the spot in FL, I'll use Picture, and I'll use that with the Fruity Flangus. I'll use that every trip with delay, EQ, soft clipper, reverb 2. I'll just freestyle whatever, take that idea, rewrite it, and then redo it in Pro Tools. But in Pro Tools, I'll use like Wavesound, real time, DH delay, the Manny M reverb, the LA two-way compressor from UAD Audio, and then I'll use my REQ6 to then boost my frequencies. But I'll do it in a certain order, so that way I know how it sounds for myself, and I don't record on my actual audio clip. I'll record on an aux track, and then I'll have that linked. I'll have that, and then I'll have a mono track recording stereo fully. I record in mono, I mix in mono, I just route everything to a stereo mix bus, and then I'll do everything to myself on the main bus. But the way I do it is I'll have my effects and Pro Tools on one channel, and then have my audio recorded on a separate channel. So that way, when I'm done, none of those effects are imprinted onto my audio. So,
All right.
yeah, I agree with yourself. Like you said earlier, how you have your own chain. So, what order is your plugin chain in?
So limiter first.
Okay.
Then I have 2 separate parametric EQs. Then the compressor, then the sound goodizer, then the love filter, then the multi-band compressor, and then the stereo shaper.
Mm.
And then delay is on a separate track, and I automate how much I use based on what part of the song it is on time. So I it's kind of like just an automation I use for the delay.
Now, when you record, do you have your settings on post or pre?
I do not listen to them on while I'm doing it. So I have it set to where I can hear myself through my mic perfectly, just like almost immediately. There's no delay. So that's what I do. I base off of just resonating with myself without any of the effects. So at the end, because once I know I mess up, and I can easily stop and just re-go in wherever I messed up. And I don't like any type of delay, like any type of, I don't even know, other than calling it delay, like in recording, because sometimes I can see the waveform whenever you're recording, but if I have my effects running as a live while I'm doing it, sometimes it causes a weird lag, and I don't want any mess ups to happen during the recording process.
That's interesting, because when I used to record in FL, I would have just a soft clipper, EQ. A lot of times that's off, this is for telephone effects, auto tune, flangus. And I'll have multi-band compressor, sound goodizer, delay 2, reverb, reverb 2, and then I'll have that on pre. So when I record, even though I hear my effects, they won't embed it into the audio, and then I'll take that clip and then start engineering it from there. But hey man, whatever works for you, man, it works.
It was a long journey to get where I used to just hit the record button and see what happened.
I used to do that.
But I also used to not record in FL. I used to record in Audition and, Cool Edit Pro, old man stuff.
My man said old man. Bro, how old you just turned the other day?
32.
Get out of here.
I turn 33 next week.
I'm not even an unk yet, but I feel old, okay? I don't know.
You ever record in Audacity?
I've recorded in Audacity, but I've done it only to show somebody how to record on something that was free.
I got you. Audacity is weird.
All right. All right, man. Well, got 3 more to run for you, and I'm sure some more questions is coming. What's your next joint you like us to hear, my friend?
Yeah, just go ahead with roster. It's just that's a fun track. It's just something I did as a joke, really, but it's going on the next album anyway. So
Okay. Okay. So you said roster full. That's the one. There we go. That roster, right?
yeah,
All right. Check them out. Roster.
Moxie. Wanna know why I ain't depressed anymore? Let's go. You gotta have a roster, minimum 5 deep. One just to swallow every time I can't sleep. One who can cook and keep my stomach full. One bend it over, let me feel her like a bull. One just for hey, yeah, she go insane. One ride or die, what's my last name? One that I call when I just need sex. Line up, 2 stack, no need to flex. Monday chick, nasty, throw D like a cake. Got her tapping on her knees like she praying on me, say she the starter on the team, first draft, no doubt. She don't spit nothing back, she just swallow the clout. Tuesday bitch classy, apron on in the kitchen, whip it up, flip it up, steak done, finger licking, feed me, then she ride me, dessert on my lap. I be eating her plate while she sitting on my couch. With the exotics all dirty and tongues, bounce on my dick like she sprung on a drum. Got me sweating like a gym, yeah, cardio crazy. Work me to the bone, I can't even be lazy. Thursday, Tyson always cussing my name. Throw a plate, break a glass, then we fuck through the pain. Leave scratches on my back like a wildcat hunt. But the pussy so fire, I can't even front. You gotta have a roster, minimum 5 deep. One just to swallow every time I can't sleep. One who can cook and keep my stomach full. One bend it over, let me feel her like a pool. One just for hey, and she go insane. One ride or die, what's my last name? One that I call when I just need say. Line up, 2 stack, no need to flash. Friday she religious, but she sit on the spot. Bible on the desk, lingerie on the cot. She whisper hallelujah when I'm deep in her throat. Then she crossing herself while I nut in the coat. Saturday freak toys packed in a bag. Whips, cuff straps, all red with a tag. She tie me to the bed, I can't move, can't run, but I nut 3 times for the night, it's done. Sunday sports, she just let her be fed. Designer on her back while she giving me head. Cash out pussy, she just wait for the flex, but she holding that nut like a private safe check. Last one a demon, she don't care who I hit. Say long as I'm first, then the rest can get split. My roster legendary, whole squad too thick. Every girl got a lane, I just drive who I pick. 5 ain't enough, I could run 10 deep. One for the day, one for late night creep. One just to cuddle, one just to smoke, one just to ride me to the bed frame broke. You gotta have a roster, minimum 5 deep. One just to swallow every time I can't sleep. One who can cook and keep my stomach full. One bend it over, let me feel her like a pool. One just for hey, she go insane. One ride or die, who wants my last name? One that I call when I just need say. Line up, 2 stack, don't need to flex. At least 5 on the roster. Don't be lame. Moxie.
yeah, that part I didn't cut out on accident. That's a mixing error. Good thing I haven't released that song yet.
All right.
I kind of like that.
That was cool, actually.
What was that? It's not.
I kind of like that.
I did. I thought it
I
was
tell you what, the beats, the show, man. All right, I see you. You say you make all your own music or your beats and everything, right?
Oh yeah.
noise.
All right, so it's a producer in me. When you create a beat, what is your main go-to VST or plugin for creating your beat?
All right, so I really like Hypersonic too from Stein Brother, but that's one. I also just really like to use sounds, like really good sounds I just get from just I think Ghost Hack is one of the places I get stuff from. War Beats has a lot of stuff I used to get stuff from, and I find good sounds like samples, and then I like to incorporate them like into just something else, just make them into something good. Like a lot of the melodies I find like nice little loops and kind of just like modify it into my own little sound I like. Sometimes I'll make my own little loop myself, and those are the beats that take longer, obviously. But I don't know, dude. I've been. Let's see. One of my favorite packs. Let's see here. I got so many. Yeah, like Ghost Hack's probably one of the places. Probably my favorite packs that I get is from Ghost Hack.
Okay. So like when you like get sounds or loops from other packs, like do you like work them out, chop them up?
Oh yeah, I'll put them through a bunch of little ringers, how I like to call it, because not only do I change the whole the synth sound of certain sounds I get, eventually it gets to the point to where I can just put it in the slicer on FL, and then I can just like change the actual pattern itself with the same pattern that's already there. So it's kind of cool that way, and I love all the royalty-free stuff that people have been coming out with lately. Because, man, paying for it sucks.
Yeah, it can get pretty expensive.
Yeah, it will break your pockets. Trust me. So we got a question in the chat.
I say,
Moxie, you got it. There we go. Who would you like to collab with next? Whether it's mainstream or underground.
Well, I've already gotten one of my dream collabs done, and that was with T-Pain. I love that song.
With T-Pain.
Really?
Yeah, it's on my Spotify. It's not so it's not in like me and him got together, put a song together, and hell yeah. It's more so I got a pre-recorded verse, and I was able to.
Oh, and then you like add it to it so you can see what it sound like together. Type.
Well, I got rights to it to put it out. It's on Spotify and everything. I got two of them with Gucci Mane. I got one with Lil Wayne. I don't know if you know who Ano Domini is, but that's where I've been tight with them for years, and they helped get a lot of collabs in place. I was working with them. I was thinking about getting this Kodak Black collab they were working on.
Oh, okay. So you got the insights, huh?
All right, we might have to figure out how you doing that shit, because that's what the route me and Ness got, finding these collabs and syncs placement.
As a dream, honestly, I mean, I got one, but I really want an Akon or a Ludacris. I'm just saying.
All right. That's what I said. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out that little trick you got going on there, because I've been talking about doing that for a minute and trying to because me, especially that style, he's actually teaching me.
So they're non-exclusive, so like other artists can use them and put them online, but they're also not expensive. Like, so this Kodak Black one is only like $97, and you can and it comes with 6 beats you could choose from to put it on.
Oh, okay.
But they're non-exclusive. They sell the rights to it. You still get streaming royalties. Like one of my Gucci Mane ones, I got over 30,000 plays on Spotify. I was able to cash out money from it, everything. So.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, because I said that he's good with them flipping.
I ain't no gatekeeper. I will give all the point of view.
Yeah, you're going to.
I know Domini is where it's at, man.
Word up. Nah, that's
whether you like it or not, you about to give up them secrets, dog, because I say between that starts flipping.
I don't even keep them a secret. I try to share it. I try.
Well, yeah, you don't have to. That's what this all about.
Word up. So what we got next up in the chamber?
He's got Let Me Down and Cheat Code.
Do Cheat Code, because I won't Let Me Down to be the last one.
Okay. Y'all still up in the chat, man. Y'all still got questions. Keep throwing them, man. We still live for a little bit longer. It's Friday night. If not, we're gonna keep it going after we done. If there's some extra questions that need to be heard, or cheat codes need to be delivered. I'm about to figure that one out. You just gave. Wait, cheat code. There we go. My DJ left. He had to go back and finish working on the car. But yeah, so we got cheat code by my man Mr. Moxie. Let's get it.
Yeah. I ain't her man, but I'm the one, she the man. Moxie type shit. I'm the cheat coach, don't tell them. Contact say that dude on a cell phone. He take her out to eat, I just eat a whole soul. He buy diamond rings, I just made that body fall. I'm the cheat code, I keep it a whole stack. She sneak out so I can realign her back. I didn't get a cover so I ain't gon' brag. I just give her what she missing when she callin' back. He take a shot and I just make her leg shake. That good dick diet, I'm starving for a plate. I bust another mouth, she don't ever waste a drop. She ride me so hard, I should throw her in a top spot. Tell her wait for marriage, playing all sweet, but I be stretching her out, no car seat. She tells me come through and I'm on it quick. She said my strokes were raw, got her feeling dick sick. He put a ring on her finger, I put hickeys on her thighs. He tell her bedtime stories, I just make her fantasize. He think he lock it down, I don't pick that latch. On the cheat code, broski, you gotta play like that. On the cheat code, don't tell no contact. Say that dude on the cell phone. He take her out to eat, I just eat a whole soul. He buy diamond rings, I just made that body fall. On the cheat code, I keep it a whole stack. She sneak out so I can realign her back. I didn't get the cover so I ain't gon' brag. I just give her what she missing when she callin' back. He be coasting her up, showing off his little queen, but she send me vids at night, showing me the real scene. He be begging for a kiss, I'm the one she going down on. He says where you at, why she riding like a stallion. She moan my name, never whisper his. I'm the sin in her life, I'm the reason she rich. He think love is blind, but I see through the couch. She say you the best I ever had right after my laugh. I don't buy flowers, I don't need no trees. I just rearrange your walls like I'm fixing bricks. He gon' save her heart, I just snatch her breath. I just show her heaven till there's nothing left. I'm the cheat code, don't tell them. Contact say that dude on a cell phone. He take her out to eat, I just eat a whole soul. He buy diamond rings, I just made that body fall. I'm the cheat code, I keep it a whole stack. She sneak out so I can realign her back. I didn't get the cover so I ain't gon' brag. I just give her what she missing when she callin' back. She don't ever fade with me, she just want a taste of me, yeah. Keep it praying faithfully, but she said it faithfully. I'm the cheat code, don't tell them. Contact say that dude on the cell phone. He take her out to eat, I just eat a whole soul. Keep buying diamond rings, I just made that body fall. I'm the cheat code, I keep it a whole stack. She sneak out so I can realign her back. I didn't get the cover so I ain't gon' brag. I just give her what she missing when she callin' back. They play my role and I play it too well. He thinks she heaven sent, but I gave her that hell. Moxie with the cheat code, that's the fact. I don't need the main title, just the key to the back. Damn.
That was the cheat code.
Yeah.
Cheat code. That must be one of your favorites. You about to fall out your chair to that motherfucker, man.
It's based on the same girl that the Pipe Dream song.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, were you in love at the moment?
Right.
So all right. Full disclosure. It's the girl I lost my virginity to. We've been on and off for 20 years. So yeah, you know.
Okay. And so like, so another question. So this woman, is that your muse?
For the most part.
Okay.
I actually got a song called My Muse about her, so you know.
There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes, you know, that one person, that one thing be your inspiration to create. So that's what's up. All right, so we got a question in the chat.
I say, let me see what you got. What is it?
Don't
Okay.
pull it up, you got it.
Make sure I got the right one. That is.
Yeah. Moxie, what is your favorite song you produced or been on?
Spot.
On the spot.
But he didn't produce that though.
Yeah, I didn't produce that.
Recently,
Recently,
throw that out there. Go ahead. I'll just fucking with you.
I mean, honestly, like recently, it would have had to been Evergreen, just because like that was one of my most heart pouring out ones. But overall, in general, just there's a song I did with my cousin, and the only reason it's my favorite is because I got to do it with him, and he's the one that even inspired me and got me into rapping. So that's it. That's kind of like I would probably say my favorite just for the nostalgia part of it is like, yeah, I finally got to do it with the person that taught me, and then the fact that I get to outdo him in his own craft is fun. But
So it was like a full circle moment.
yeah,
Okay.
and so had a couple over the years recently together, but let's see, the song I think, because probably Even the Odds is the name of it. It's we're rapping fast as fuck, I'll tell you that much. But I'm singing hard as fuck, like solid singing on the chorus. Like it's not me like belting or anything like that, but the chorus is like me coming like the perfect blend of R&B rap. But it's not even an R&B song. It's just us saying no matter what it is, we're going to come out on top. And the whole song, I enjoyed the way the beat came out. I customized his verse to work faster for his type of flow. So there's chops and stuff in it for his actual rapping. And it's pretty fire.
Okay. Is that like something that's available?
That song is actually out. It's on all platforms. It's on Silly Little Rapper Part 1. It's called Even the Odds feat. Rubik's.
Okay. So another one was Mr. Finito. Finito been on fire with these questions. Said Mr. Moxie, what is the biggest challenge you faced in your music career?
Biggest challenge would be when COVID hit.
COVID?
To be honest. Because as soon as I started doing live shows, COVID said, fuck you.
I think
that's the whole world.
Yeah. And like, honestly, even after that, though, I came back. I was running shows for like almost 2 years straight before the bar shut down. But it's other than that, like overall music wise, I hit a brick wall for a while back in my younger, like I was like 17, 18. I just hit a wall. There was nothing. There was no motivation. I took like a 3-year hiatus of music, and it was. I became alcoholic and everything. I just went down an awful path. Honestly, it was just, I don't know. I had like I got struck with instant depression, no will to live, no will to create, and I ended up having to turn my life around. I moved to Florida. Looked at myself in the mirror one day, realized I was turning into somebody I didn't want to be, and just I made a stand. I started working out, started taking care of myself, and realized that I was happier when I made music. So I started doing that.
Like I said
we all
earlier,
confess that. Yeah,
that's a lot of people outlet. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. All right, we got another one from Mr. Benito.
Let me get to it.
Ah, man, you look like you got a dedicated fan here.
Yeah. All right. Boom.
Oh, there you go. How do you overcome heavy critics with your music?
He's simple. I don't know if any of you guys know the smooth plays, like the smooth reviews or whatever over there on the new library.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I got the what the hell is that over and over again. All right, like I don't care, because here's the thing. I know my music's not for everybody, so it's cool. I just like to share it, and if somebody likes it, that makes me happy. If somebody vibes with it, that makes me happy. If it hits deep in someone's heart, that makes me happy. But if you don't like it, I'm sorry that you don't like it, but someone else does. So I'm not going to let the fact that one person don't like it change the way I make it.
That's right.
And even the people that I go to for critique for a reason to improve my craft, certain things that they don't like, I know other people do. So the songs I send them won't be the songs that have the stuff I know they don't like in it. So it's just, you learn. And honestly, yes, being a musician, you have to kind of worry about how other people think of your music for the simple fact if you want to sell and market yourself, sure. But in the end, I'm making it for myself more than anything else. This music's for me, and I want to share how I feel and my story with everybody. And if they can relate, it makes it that much better.
So in Smooth, the What the Hells, like what was the music? What type of music? What was it about your music? They was like, what the hell? I feel like either I was there or I heard about it, and I think that's how we end up running into each other because Flo Game's the one who told me. I think he was there, and then you switched it up on him with like an R&B joint for them to actually like you.
For some reason, Smooth and them don't like my actual like rapping. So like they don't like my rap. They think it's and I mean, yeah, I do a lot of goofy bars. A lot of my stuff is goofy, but that's part of my whole thing. A lot of my I try to be funny. That's like the whole album name of my last album. Love hurts, but I'm funny. Like half the songs are comedy. My whole country album is a comedy album, but there's a couple serious stuff in there. But it's like I know that, but I put it in there anyway, just so everybody could listen to it. Because I know, hey, they might not like it and they might joke about it, but someone in the audience be like, hey, I actually like that song. I might hit them up, and that's just how it is. How do you think I got here? Flow Game was like, hey, I actually like that song. Come check these guys out.
Right. I think that's when it all started over here with this album stuff. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that straight up. I think you got one more before we run your last one.
All right, Finito. Like you gotta give somebody else a chance.
I think Finito might be the last of the few Mohicans left.
All right. It says, Moxie, have you ever been in any battles? Now,
I've been in a lot.
Do you like
really
sing battle or like beat battle or like?
I've been in beat battles, I've been in text battles, and I've been in actual track battles. Face-to-face battles, rarely. They never anything like sponsored. School obviously was fun times, but like I was part of Shadowville. I don't know if you know what Shadowville Productions was, but they were very prominent back in like 2004 through 2007, and they had their own website. They have a lot of good producers like ADP, Tristan. There's a lot, but what was that? Too Deep, maybe. Cinema. They're all producers on Shadowville. But my first ever rap battle was a text battle, and you'll never guess who it was with. It was Cryptic Wisdom of all people. Mm-hmm. That guy. But I got my ass beat. Yeah, I did a lot of battles on that site, more than most. I think 2 years ago maybe I did a little rap battle track against somebody who was talking shit, saying they were the best in Ohio, and I just couldn't let them say it. And then they tried to make a track about me. It sounded like they were recording in the bathroom, and I was like, "Yeah, bro, I'm just about to destroy you." So I had to do that. Me and him are cool now. We've done collabs since then, but you know.
Okay. Battling is not always a bad thing.
Yeah.
Nah. I've grown and learned a lot just from being in battle scenes, and I came in not knowing shit about them. That's more or less how I met Eston and a lot of people. They were heavy in the battle scene. I was like, all right, I put me in there and called me out. I just threw in what I had. That's just because I know what I do. Well, do they like it? No, is it formatted for beat battle? Probably not so much all the time, but you can't deny when somebody can put some shit together and be like, you don't know shit, but the music's good. A lot of times I've won some battles. It's more or less just creativity or the mix or something like that, man. But nah, it's not always a bad thing, like you said. You get in there, and that's how I've learned and grew in different ways with my music. So I know you mentioned earlier about karaoke's and all that stuff. I know we've had a previous conversation about going out beyond the four walls. So is that still a thing? Like you just like staying in your little bubble there now? Because I know you said you don't like to really go out and do shows, or like say if you had an artist that you collab with, if they needed you to come out to do a show with them or something like that.
I can do shows. I don't mind doing shows. Okay. In the end, because I'm allowed to have my music playing behind me, and that's okay. The whole live performance aspect of it is more fear that my heart will give out while I'm doing something strenuous. That's all.
Okay.
And that's it. But I'm not. I'd rather die doing that than sitting here playing video games, man. I'd rather die doing what I love than just being a lazy bum. So if I get a chance to do a show, I'll do a show. I ain't done one in over a year, which sucks, but I love them. They're fun.
Do you ever like think that will there be a time that you will go back and start doing a live show?
I mean, honestly, as soon as I can get a venue, I'm hopping right on it. It's hard to find one nearby. Hard to find one that will do it for reasonable prices. I mean, as much as I love my state, the local artists are assholes, and they've gotten us removed from a lot of venues. And
That's every state.
it's so hard to like say, hey, I do this type of show. Can I do a show here? We split the profits with you. Make sure I got the receipts. I have receipts where I've made this bar thousands of dollars every time I did a show there, but they won't care because it's like hip hop. It causes violence and problems. Blah blah blah. It's like, all right, dude. So this has just been a tough battle. Kind of just been hoping the LLC will be able to become creditable enough to get a loan for me to get my own venue and just host as my own. This is my venue. This is where shows happen, and that's the main goal, really.
Okay. All right, Tank, you got that last one in the chamber?
I got the last one in the chamber ready to go. He said he wanted to leave fast, and it was called "Let Me Down." It's just a cool song.
Yeah.
So, all right, what's the history or story behind this song before we run it, man?
So this one's really just. I've been humbled recently, and I learned that I'm nowhere near as important as I am to people than I thought I was. You know, like it's more so just life isn't real until you've been let down by the people you care about the most, and that's really what the song's about.
Okay.
All right, well, let's get into it. This one is "Let Me Down."
Sometimes I wonder if I even exist, or if I'm just a dream stitched together with pain. 'Cause every time I reach for something real, it slips through my hands again. Yeah, I gave you pieces of me I ain't get back. Built a house on trust, but the walls all cracked. Every forever turned to echoes in my chest. You said I was the one, but treated me like the rest. If love's a currency, I'm deep in the dead. All these overdrafted promises I can't forget. I water your garden while I starve in the drought. You bloom in the sun, but leave me in doubt. Our scars write novels on skin I can't hide. Chapters of betrayal tattooed inside. Funny how pain's the only proof I feel. If joy don't cut me, then it can't be real. You taught me heaven's just a trick of the tongue. It hails in the silence when the song's unsung. So tell me if I vanish when you walk away. Was I ever living anyway? Life ain't real unless you break me down. Dreams don't breathe unless they hit the ground. The pain's the only proof I found that I was out to hear it all. If love was true, I'd never feel this hollow. But I only know I'm real when I'm left to sorrow. Life ain't real until you let me down. Oh, yeah. I keep receipts of the love that expired, folded in my chest like letters on fire. Every I miss you, just rehearsed lines. A movie script written to waste my time. I prayed for forever, but you ghosted instead. Now my pillow's the only place we ever share a bed. Pain got rhythm, it beats in my veins. Every teardrop drips like a high-ass pain. Love was a stage and you killed the show. Curtains fell quick, spotlight turned cold. If joy is a dream, I'm stuck wide awake. Breathing in the hurt that your silence makes. They say trust is gold, but it melts in heat. I'm a canvas for your masterpiece of deceit. Still I rise in the ruins singing this song, cause maybe being broken means I belong. Life ain't real unless you break me down. Dreams don't breathe unless they hit the ground. But pain's the only proof I found that I was ever here at all. If love was true, I'd never feel this hollow. But I only know I'm real when I'm left to sorrow. Life ain't real until you let me down. Oh, maybe I was never meant to heal. Maybe pain's the only thing that's real. Every goodbye caused my name in stone, proving I was here before I was gone. Oh, oh, oh. Life ain't real unless you break me down. Dreams don't breathe unless they hit the ground. The pain's the only proof I found that I was ever here at all. If love was true, I'd never feel this hollow. But I only know I'm real when I'm left to sorrow. Life ain't real until you let me down. So if I fade into the silence now, now I only lived when you let me down. Ooh, ah.
All right.
All right.
That was deep right there.
Yeah.
All right. Tank, you got anything? You got anything? Matter of fact, I got a question.
All right.
You got a
Might
question?
have the same one. Go ahead.
No, I was going to ask. You know, I like to ask the guests to see if they have any questions for us. You know, because even though the show is their spotlight, you know, I'm pretty sure like they probably have questions for us. Nobody always asks the host a question.
Right. Except Math. He got us off guard the other day.
Yeah, like, you know, I was like thinking I'm being slick, and he hit us with that. I was like, oh shit. Like,
Straight up. Yeah. Mr. Moxie, you got anything for the two storms?
Two storms. I mean, in your honest, humble opinions. All right. Where do you see like what hip hop's going to be in the next 10 years?
In my many decades on living in this planet.
Right.
Because it's time for a new era, and it's definitely time for a new era.
Nah, hip hop and hip hop in general is always in an evolving genre. It'll always change, but there's always a main solid core. It's just always.
Hey, you don't put. Hold on, man. You don't put Finito a timeout. He said, "I got a question, but that's not that I can't ask anymore."
No. No, Finito, you're gonna have to wait. So you can type out that question now, but don't hit enter. That's what you got.
Yeah, put your question in, but don't hit enter yet.
Yeah.
Anyway, I had to say that shit was funny.
But yeah, like hip hop, like I said, it's even though it seemed like it changed, but it still keeps its same core. So I don't know. It'll always evolve. Right now, it's the females are actually doing their thing in hip hop right now, and they're really putting themselves on the map. Like, you know, everybody like to say that hip hop is a male dominated genre, but I don't think so. And you know, the ladies right now are really stepping it up. What I would like to see, I would like to see some kids really get into it. To be honest,
Like bring back the like little Bow
like,
Wows and the Romeos.
like the little Bow Wows, even like the singing groups but like with kids or teenagers, I should say. Like I really like to see that.
Right.
That's just me personally. It's just
That would
like
be pretty
nostalgic, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, history does repeat itself. It might be time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
You'll turn it into that.
I think you nailed it on the head. For me, it's hard to say because the change, like, yeah, it needs to repeat itself at this point. Because for me personally, I don't listen to a whole lot of hip hop because it's garbage. I mean, for the most part today's music, as far as unless that's like I was telling you the other day when we was watching the MTV Music Awards and watching the old Busta Rhymes songs and the way he brought that together, and then he incorporated today's artists that they did well with, and the people he selected. That's him being a mastermind and a genius in the game as long as he's been in. So he knew exactly who to pull, who would be out of today's world to perform with him and to give him that exposure. That's huge. So some of those people I can listen to because they're pretty cool and hype. But then there was that reign of that weird, sad, depressing, weird younger generation of hip hop, and it's horrible. So for me, it's I'm just kind of waiting for either the history to repeat itself. It's nice to see the Busters still doing it, come around every now and then. I catch Instagram and you get twisted, and you see some of those people from back then coming back around and trying to be like, hey y'all, this is real hip hop. This is y'all doing this is what it really is. So there's that. That's the realistic side of it, but then there's the other questionable, crazy side, and that's with everything, whether it's music or anything in general, is with the AI stuff. So you don't know kind of what it's going to be or who's legit or what's real until it's like some way to dissect it. Like right now, that's even with regular news. With anything that's going on in the world or in workspaces or just you scrolling, you're like, wait a minute, you got to look at it a few more times to tell some like, that real is that AI. So it's kind of infiltrating everything, but the music game is where it's really being kind of, I wouldn't say the word sketchy, but people are like, how's it going to be for us in the next 10 years for those who are really doing the real thing, doing the work, who's been doing this since it was before the whole Skynet starts taking over.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it. It's like Skynet's taking over everything. And so with that, it's just like you either got history repeating itself and the dope and good music that we grew up to, that style comes back, or we going to have to fight the whole being independent over the animations or the artificial stuff.
Yeah, I think it's eventually, they always says there's a machine, the machine actually meaning like a label, but I think it's really going to be us versus a real machine, like what I mean. So I don't know, man. It's crazy.
What the? Hold on. What?
Sam.
What? Hold on. What?
Man. A lot of people are using that as an excuse to hate.
Told him that. Damn, I thought he was being funny. He said somebody told him that. Okay, that's effed up.
Yeah, people are using that as an excuse to hate too. Like, oh, that's just AI. So okay.
What's your take on it? What's your take on this whole AI infiltrating creative space as far as like music, AI artists or people using AI, or like what is your take on it?
So AI in general, I'm not fully against AI existing. It's a tool that can be used to help people in many aspects, in many ways. But the ones that just say, hey, AI, make this, and then they like, hey, I made this, guys, check it out. That's the part that I hate. It's like, why are you even just saying that? Just say, hey, I told AI to make it and it came out and it was cool. Not, hey, AI made this, but I actually saying I made it is the worst thing ever. It's a whole slope of people's integrity. It's a problem. but I don't see AI being a problem with people able to use it to help them increase their ideas and help them come up with better ways to do things. Like you can use AI for a whole mapping of how you would want to make a beat properly, and it will help you. Instead of saying, "Hey AI, make this beat for me," you can be like, "Hey AI, how would I?" And it can walk you through some steps and help you with a lot of things. So I'm not 100% against it, but I'm against the ones that just want to say, "Hey AI, do it for me," and then I'm gonna say I did it. That's what I'm against. That's the stuff that's like, wow.
So
Right.
you would say, well, your perspective, you would prefer it to be more of a prompt thing, like, hey, or it's just a suggestion, like, hey, like you said earlier, how would you do this, or how would you do that, or what
Right.
would you do this? Okay, I got you. I got
So like for example, like I use ChatGPT to help me with like the games I make. It helps me with lore. Like, hey, how would I describe this in this type of situation? Because I develop video games and I've been working on one a lot lately, and it helps me like describe a scenario that I wanted to describe it properly, and then I can draw it in the game the way I want it after I've gotten it described properly too, and stuff like that. I feel like it helps. But in the same sense, though, you can just be like, "Hey, AI, make this," and then just keep regenerating it until it's something you like, and then, eh, it's stupid.
you. Okay, so do you think we are in the age where AI, as far as an artist perspective, is now acceptable? Because everything, the hip hop culture, like fighting music, that's like a no. You know what I mean? Or back in the day, you bit somebody rhymes or they style or they song, it was a problem, and everything had to be organic. Like still to this day, in some beat league, they like, nah, man, pull up your project. 'Cause that's a loop pack, or you ain't played his drums out. Like I want to see your keys, I want to see your piano roll. Do you think that there will be a median between AI and music producers and recording artists?
That I already think there is, especially with Timbaland.
Hmm.
Yeah, that guy.
Um, I already think there is. There's too many reasons for there not to be. I believe it's a tool that they're already using to pump out shitty pop music. I wholeheartedly believe it's being used for music already in today's day and age, like like popular music already in today's day and age. I 100% agree that it probably shouldn't be the way that it is being used, but it's going to end up being one of those. It's going to be like like with T Pain and Auto Tune. You know how much shit he got for that, even though he can sing like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's going to be people like Timbaland who don't need AI to make beats, who's going to use AI to make beats, and then be like, "Look, I use AI to make beats, but I don't need AI to make beats. So here it is. I can do both." And then you're going to have a bunch of those saying, "Hey, I can do it without it, but I'm using it to help me to make it easier." And as it's just going to keep going. It's going to evolve into that. It's already getting there.
All right. So you said what? Is that?
AI crazy.
Yeah, it is. Well, I learned a few things from you in the few conversations we had. So I'm interested in the couple tools that you have that helps you as, like you say, as a supplement or an enhancer or whatnot. That's how you say you use it.
Yeah. So
So
I do have a form of AI that I
down the road, I was like, all right, cool. It makes a little more sense now. But it's kind of just for anybody who like that's what the whole big deal is for everything is it's going to take over or we're going to be doomed because of the Skynet, all that shit. But we worried about music because if you've been doing as long as everybody's doing, like us two or us three would not, it is kind of worrisome. And it's like you got to find way more ways to be more creative and organic with what you're doing because it's going to always be questioned at this point.
Right.
Everything's questionable at this point. And like he said, you got to show you your FLPs or your piano rolls, or hell, we been in battles with motherfuckers that sit there and Shazam you right on the spot.
Right on the spot, with no hesitation.
Right. You can't recover from that shit.
What the hell?
That's your dog?
Hell yeah. Stop doing that. Boy, what's wrong with you? You know I know. See, I got my headphones on.
Like, what is going on? But anyway, yeah, that's kind of like, I know you have a couple of tools that some I've not heard of, and other ones I'm discovering and learning of. So I know you said something about an interface and something else, and I don't even think I've ever heard the little plugin or VST as you said you had. So
so it's not necessarily a VST, but so it's just an app, a standalone app itself.
Okay.
It's called Replay. Is really what it is.
Replay. I couldn't remember the name of it. That's what it's called.
It was an open AI open source AI built app for a long time, but it pretty much it lets you record your own vocals into it, and it will create a model based off of yourself. Okay. So like you can just sing into it. You can sing into it, talk to it, everything to it over time, and let it keep learning from your own voice. And I can use that to replicate perfect pitch that I've already sang into it over top of vocals that I sang that might be off pitch a little bit, and then use my auto tuning, and then it makes it sound a lot better in my opinion. But it's
damn near more advanced than like the auto tunes and the Melodynes and all that stuff. I know Melodynes is
originally the vocals that I put into it. I already edited with auto tune and Melodyne and stuff to make it almost as perfect as possible. Gotcha. So it would get my perfect pitched vocals to take over my slightly off pitch ones, or if I just mess up completely, I can kind of fix it without having to do a whole retake.
So is there a way for you to like do you ever get as in the producer world, we're always trying to grow and find ways to be different, better, creative, do something better than our last track. So with vocally, is it a possibility where you can kind of change it, or do you ever get like cumbersome or bored with your sound? Like, does it ever feel like it's the same to you over and over again? Like each song?
I've made multiple models of how I want to sing songs. Like I have models for like how I would do a rock voice. I've done more of like grungier vocals and fixed them up. I've tried to do the scream ones. They fail miserably. Those have to be live takes. I can't do them. It just won't work. But those are all the screaming, the growling has to kind of just be live takes. It has to be clear, crisp vocals, or it won't really help. But I have lower tone ones for when I want to be more like mellow and chill. The higher tone ones is obviously when I'm singing because it sounds better, and that's my natural singing voice. So, but yeah, you make multiple models based on what you want it to sound like beforehand, and so then like,
you want to do R&B or hip hop or rock or something. You already have.
I've already made them, and they took months to make.
So all you got to do is just pretty much write your freestyle, however you want to write your song, sing it, and then it already have whatever you have to without having to pretty much strain yourself, I guess.
It's so like I strained myself making the models more than anything else. And like months of work of just like recording and sending it, sending it, letting it learn.
We had a lot of fun making this record.
But
we hope you enjoy it as much
like the whole process is like I write the song, I'll sing it, I'll record it, I'll do how I do it, but most of the time I rap record first because I freestyle most of my stuff and then write it down later. But I'll do that, and then the parts that I want to fix and make better, I'll run it through the replay and let it take my vocals I already sang, redo the ones that I recorded with my perfected ones, and then just makes it, and it'll stay sounding just like me. It just fixed. It's like a more advanced auto tune in a sense, the way I run it.
But you have to pretty much train it for like months to get it to be.
Yeah, but you can also use it for being just random AI garbage if you wanted to. Like you can take vocals from any song you want, throw it in there, and use any model that's been created, and it'll try to take over that with that model. So like you can make SpongeBob sing your voice if you wanted to, which is it's kind of funny, but it's ways to do it. It's things.
I wonder if those SpongeBob shits, like my son used to watch those SpongeBob raps on YouTube, and somebody's rapping, and I'm like, I wonder if that's something similar to that because it sounds like SpongeBob, but somebody else wrote the lyrics to rap. I forget the actual guy who runs that shit.
I know Glorb is one of those that do that, like SpongeBob rap stuff.
That's his name, Glorb. Okay, I remember. I've heard that name. Okay, yeah. Or is there? So you say you can take anything and drop it in there, so it can make it sound like whoever. So it's like you drop like a John Legend, and it sound like John Legend.
As long as you have a John Legend model, yeah.
Okay.
But I don't think it's perfect because I've done it just to mess around with it, and the song has to be in a certain pitch for the vocals. The vocals model you use has to have the same pitch generally, or you're going to hear the variation of pitch and when it does it, and it's going to be like you using auto tune on the wrong key, and it's gross.
Like free software. You just go buy that shit, or like
Replay is free. You can download Replay. That stuff's free.
You just type it in and you can get it, or is it like a certain vendor that?
No, that's it. I know they recently got picked up by Weights.com.
Okay,
that's where they do all the vocal models, and
okay,
yeah, and then you could. It's a lot to go through. Like I said, it took me months to even get one model to work properly. But once I got it working, I don't need to really use auto tune anymore.
Gotcha. Okay.
As you see, all my songs. It's not like it's multiple different voices. It's all me. But
gotcha. Yeah. That's why I asked the question. That's why I asked the question about do you get bored with the sound? Because it's like I know a lot of singers have their specific sound, even mainstream. Then they have ways they like manipulate it for different types of songs, but it's still like them. So it's kind of like whatever they use or whoever their, I'm sure their paid vocal coach is, kind of help them reach certain levels.
I can also make changes to the sound by changing my sound while I'm actually recording the live part that I replace. So if I sing like I normally sing, blah blah blah, and then use it, it sounds just kind of how it will always sound. But then if I change it up, I could just switch up my cadence, switch up the flow, and then use it. It'll still fix it, but it'll still sound. It'll have the cadence of the new style, but the sound of the old type, and it works.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I remember you shared that rendition of Pretty Rings with us. Mm-hmm. It damn near sounds spot on.
Yep, and that was using Replay.
Okay. Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs. Like, no, he did. No, okay. It's just learning something. We learn something new every day. Finito, if you're still in here, questions are allowed now, sir. We're running at the top.
I'm not going to be a gatekeeper. I'm not going to lie.
You're good, man.
I use what I use, but it's a fun experience. Music is an experiment for me.
No, for sure. That's kind of what our record. That's what we went for our record. We're making it an experience, and not just a beat tape like a regular beat tape. Like I say, you've heard it, so it's kind of those things. Yeah. It's not your standard beat tape. So look who it is.
Yeah.
What up?
Okay. Hey.
What's going on, man?
He said he just got out of the casting meeting. It's for his movie.
Yeah.
All right, man.
My bad.
No, you good. You about to say you got questions. Finito's still here. You can throw some questions. It's all good. We about to come towards the end. We didn't want to make sure we didn't leave anybody out. And there was a joke, Finito. I say you can still ask a question, but I think he had one for us. I don't know if he's still here. Yeah, there he is. I see. No, I'm still good. No, you about to ask it. Now, for sure. Now, that's what the whole thing is about. If you had a question for the panel or the host, go ahead, Finito, or even Flow Gang. It don't matter. But either or.
I'm just here to support, man. And
yeah, appreciate it. Heck yeah. I say we've all at some point have done some work with Mr. Moxie.
Yeah.
So,
some classics.
Some classics. Some hitters. Some soon to be like dope hitters. So,
dope hitters.
Yeah, that need my seeing on the chat. We've already done that, sir.
Yeah. Where you been, Finito?
Right. He said we've already done that, sir. Yeah. Hold on. Let me. If he, I mean, where has he been at? That's wild work. That's not a question, though, Finito. That's a statement, and that statement has been null and void because that track has been already been made.
That's a statement and a demand.
It's already
sir.
released as well. Yeah.
All platforms, by the way.
He said, "Not me." All right. If he gonna act like he ain't heard no. Hold on. No, rewind. He said he needs to hear that. Well, if you listen to my record or the Perfect Storm, those collabs are on there, my friend. So don't be lying to me, telling me you done heard the tracks or listened to those records. If you did, those songs are on there. A Flo Gain and Foxy or myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you talking about? But yeah, but no, if you got some shit, man, go ahead and ask him. It's no thing. That's what it's for. There's no right or wrong question except the one not asked. I'll find that song for him just in case he don't remember.
I ain't got too many questions, man. You know what I mean? Hold on.
It looks like S-Dot's talking, but I can't hear him.
Yeah, you still muted, dog.
Man, my dumb ass is muted.
Man, he was saying some good shit too.
Man, I was worried. I'm
like, man, this and that. This and I'm like, huh? Oh shit.
I don't even want to talk no more. I'm fucking
Nah, go ahead and say that shit.
Nah,
Like, he was into it. You know he was into it. His hands was moving and shit.
I thought he was over there cussing out the dogs or something still.
You're talking to me like talking to the dog, like, yo, you see me on live, you want to sit here and moonwalk in the crate, make all this noise and stuff. Like, no. But no, I was saying, like, you know, for people to you know, ask the questions, you know, it's not just us up here just running music just to be running. Our shows on Wednesday and Fridays is for the guests, for the people to ask the guests the questions, to interact. Like, it's for y'all. It's not for me and Tank. I think me and Tank already let that ship sail about, you know, trying to be millionaires off of music. Like, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. Like, so this is our way of giving back to the community. What's up?
All right, so Moxie. So with the mocks that you create, right?
Yeah.
You know, some might compare it to like different artists. You know what I mean? Like the last one that was played, it gave me like Weekend vibes. So like when you release
all
these
5 of those
tracks,
songs that I had him play tonight were all the same model I used. They were all the same model I made myself.
Oh, okay.
Singing in different cadences.
I was just gonna ask, like, will it be a problem with like releasing some of those tracks?
No.
Okay.
There's no problem. It's literally all me, all my vocals, all my voice, and performing them live is no issue because I can still actually sing them.
Okay.
Obviously I want the best for a studio recorded track, so I want to perfect it. Now live, my voice might crack. I'm sick right now, so if I try to sing, it'll sound awful and nasally. But I'd still
that's
do
the only reason why I asked you to sing something, because you told me you were sick before the show.
Dude, I'm sick like crazy right now.
Hey, man, you know COVID going back around, so you.
I think I have it, to be honest.
I'm glad this is
right
on camera then.
Shit. Like, nope, I'm out of here.
Yeah. I just got over COVID myself, man, so I already know how it is, man. For sure. Yeah, that was the only question I had, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that kind of went with what I was asking him earlier. As far as, you know, I know you said you use the same models for those 5 tracks, but you have different ones for different sounds you want to put out. That's kind of how it works, right? Okay.
It's more, but it's all me. It's not like I'm downloading a model.
No, I got you.
That's where I know I'm different from a lot of people that use it, because I'm literally using me. I'm using my voice to do it all, and that's why they all sound the same vocally. It's you can still say it sounds like me, but it has a different cadence. It's because I sang it in a different cadence before I put the model on it.
Someone said if a singer uses AI for the voice, what happens when they perform live?
Like, depends on the singer, to be honest. Like I said, if I do it live, I'll sing it live. I might not sound exactly the same because the AI model is a perfected version of my vocals, and live vocals will always be different than that. But at the same time, nobody cares that you play your song behind you anymore. So if you have the song playing behind you and you can resonate with yourself, it'll still sound good.
Well, I will say some people do. I just had a show like 2 weeks ago with Coalition DJs, and they was telling everybody if you came up here without a show, like a show track, I'm not even going to pay attention. I was the only one who came with a show track.
Well,
Yeah, and that kind of put me in different
but
positions,
that's
dealing with different.
local really only though. When you think about it, look at all the main stages.
For
Look
sure,
at all
for
all
sure.
the main artists. They all have the backtrack vocals. They all have their songs playing. And
True.
I know, like for the longest time doing all my live shows, I never had backing tracks. I always just brought the instrumental and just rapped crazy. I would even do a freestyle every one of my sessions. So it is what it is there. And I know I could do it if I had to, but if it comes to these songs, might as well have it sound good live anyway. So,
For sure.
and depending on the shot, like you said, the shows that are talking about that, most of those are normally locals, and it's more of a flex that you can do it without it. But in the same sense, you still made that song, you still recorded that song, and the way you recorded it still shouldn't matter as long as you're still the one that sang it.
For
And
sure.
as long as you wrote the lyrics, sang it, recorded it, put it all together, hey, it's your song. And in the end of the day, if it's a good song, it's a good song.
They said that was the answer I was looking for. Appreciate you. For sure. For sure. Well, that's all I had to, that's my only, 2 cents that I wanted to put in. You know what I mean? Other than that, man, keep doing your motherfucking thing. You hear me? For sure.
It's that.
That's that. That EDM. You got anything else that? Anything else that's that?
No, not at all. Like, we appreciate you showing your face, sharing your music. I ain't on mute, am I?
No, I hear you. I hear you.
All right.
I can see. I can see on the screen when you're muted. I just didn't happen to pay attention when you was talking earlier. I just figured you were still yelling at the dogs.
But yeah, we're glad to have you on. We're glad that you came on. Glad to play your music, get yourself out there. What did you say, Smoke?
And do y'all do reference tracks to sell?
What's
That
that
for
even
the
mean?
panel, or is that for Moxie?
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta be more detailed there, sir.
Yeah, give us a little more detail to that question. Put a little more body to that. That's
Yeah.
kind of an open-ended question.
Reference
Come on,
tracks to sell. What is that like?
You
Using
said, "Come on,
like, what do they
Yeah,
mean?
I'm
Like
not-
using like YouTube beats or something? Is that what they? is that
I'm
what
not
they're
sure what
referring
he's
to?
asking, but if he's saying reference, then like I said, I've here recently asked a favor of Moxie to do a hook for me for another artist, that's still working on their craft. And so he was like, "Yeah." I sent it to him. He listened to it, studied it, and then he came back and yeah. So I guess that can be considered a reference track if he does the hook, and then they can just like most people do, they can buy hooks or beats off YouTube, and then they sing to them, kind of like what you did, Flug, and then we just kind of took that thing and took over it for real. So, but
Oh, for the artist.
okay.
Yeah, Moxie, do you have reference tracks to sell to artists? Like, do you? That's a good question.
Do you? Yeah. Okay.
Shit, I got some.
He said,
Right
"Yeah."
now.
Flo Gay,
Couple of
you got everything.
Shit.
Hey,
Well,
you gotta get that bag. That's I ain't mad at it.
What kind of vibe
word
you
up.
need? Matter of fact, me and Mike C got a couple on. What the hell you talking about?
See?
Hey,
See?
there you go. But that's a great idea, though.
I've never even thought of selling a reference track.
There you go. He just put you on something bigger and better, man, to make you a little pocket change. It might turn into a bag. You never know.
Yeah, so you say basically making a song that you intend to sell to a bigger artist.
yes. You remember I wanted to. You remember I said something about Real Love.
Yep.
Like if I can give that to like Chris Brown or like SZA or something, like that'd be dope.
Well, see, Mark, that's where you come in next. Since you've been getting these little connects with these, your little reference collabs you was telling us earlier that you might need to put us on how we can get to one of them and get this song to them.
Yeah, I mean it's possible. In the end, like for a little while, I did think about it. Like I thought I was just going to be stuck being a writer for music,
Which ain't bad. They make
left
grip.
out my sound, and then I realized I like making music more than hearing it from somebody else.
Mm.
Okay.
Like if somebody wanted me to write something for them, I could structure it for them. I could even give them a nice little sample. Sure, let them hear what it would sound like if I sang it, but I definitely sing a whole lot different than most people do.
I think that's everybody should have their own sound and sing different. That's when it gets weird when you're trying to mock out somebody else's shit.
Mhm.
That's even in the beat world as well. Look at that. Who's that? Oh, this Escobar showed up. What's good? Boca Boca. Yeah, I've been seeing her around some of the podcasts. I think she has her own as well. So, yeah, the people tapping in, appreciate it. I know we towards the end of the show, but thank you very much. You sure you done, Finito? Next time I put you back in timeout.
And you don't put a question up there.
You said, what do I have to do to get y'all on a collab on one of my tracks?
That's what he meant earlier. So my bad, my guy. My bad.
Yeah, he ain't talking about your track. He talking about his track.
Yeah.
Send it.
Yeah, that's
Right.
Send it to somebody else. That's it.
right. Hey, matter of fact, Finito, that's one thing that we've all did, or part of the reason we have the artist development chat. I said most, if not a lot of the work me and Flo Gaines done, that's just me randomly dropping shit in the chat. And he's like, hey. Or like if I make something, he's like, I got dibs on that. But I'm not just going like, hey, Flo Gaines, you want to do this? Hey, I think you'll sound great on this. Yeah, that's if you're feeling it, cool. If you're not, cool. So that's how I look at it. I ain't sitting here trying to flood out a beat just because for some clout or nothing like that. But yeah, Finito, just drop some shit in the chat.
Yeah, drop it
By
in
the
the
way,
chat, man.
By the way, he sent me some shit, Flo Gaines. So
Just know if I put the devil on that one, just know.
yep.
Swing it my way.
Just like Math hit me last week with some shit and I flipped it. Finito, he sent me some stuff today. So and all I'm gonna do, Finito, with that is drop it in the chat. And if anybody wanna hop on it, cool. If not, we'll push that bitch out there for anybody else who wanna get on it. You know what I'm saying? Or we can just make it to make it have some fun. Like I said, I don't really always have intent. Just be like, all right, here, hope somebody grabs this. No, it's just like I'm just sharing my gift, I'm sharing my music just with everybody, either in the chats or just with the world. Which I need to do better at as far as promoting it on, IG or just putting out like how Mathematics does. That boy, whether he does his shit just to be putting it out, or next you hear that name. Here comes some fire ass, or you hear some fire ass artist right behind it. So that's one thing that we are doing this for. And so we can better market you guys and even ourselves. That's why we say you can ask us questions. Hell, we might just have the show where it's just BNS start asking each other questions. So it's all about marketing and staying intentional and staying consistent. If all things, staying consistent, intentional, and just keep creating content. That's what I love about Flowgate. That boy got content everywhere. Every time I scroll, open up, IG is something. So and that's how you got to do it.
Every time you turn around, it's Flowgate, and that's how you got to do it, man. You got to keep your face out there.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just drop something and then expect for it to happen automatic. Like, nah, you still gotta do the footwork.
Still gotta do the footwork.
Yep.
That's one thing that was cool about having Math on the show. And he's a big name, but nobody's ever seen or talked to this guy except for whenever he's been asked to do a judgment thing. And even then, it's kind of like short lived. What'd you think, Math? This is snap. You. So then when he was on the other day, it was like, man, I've never seen or heard of this guy like up close and personal. Like, well, this is what we do. So
he cammed up.
Yeah, that was last week. I mean, that was Wednesday.
Yeah, I was mad I missed it, man.
Yeah, it was a dope show. You can run it back, man. It's still up there. And then I'm gonna throw it up on the Roku's and stuff, or have EVM do that. But it was a really dope show, man. Like I said, I've talked to him for a while now, and then I think we were the first people to actually dive in his background, his behind the scenes. So it was a dope moment for him, and that's what we do this for. It ain't for us, it's for people who's out here making the music or creating as an artist. So
All right. So to answer this question for you smoking, yes, we are doing this every Friday. So there's two shows that we do throughout the week, and then there's one show on the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
On
Saturday.
Wednesday, yeah, Saturday. My bad.
Yep.
Wednesday is called What You Got Wednesdays, and What You Got Wednesdays is actually geared to the producer side. So we're talking about the latest VSTs, plugins, or what you got. We'll bring a producer on, just like we're doing right now, so people could see the producer. They could match the producer with their music, talk about their inspirations, talk about their dreams and what they want to do, and basically link up people because, a producer need an artist and an artist need producer. So that's what Wednesday about. From 7 to 9. We try to keep it sharp. Yeah, 9:30 if you're dope. Um, Same thing with Friday, but Friday is on the artist side of things, just like this conversation that we having now. It's gonna be every Friday, no matter what. If them aliens finally touch down on Earth and it's Friday, guess what?
We interviewing the aliens.
Friday, yeah, that's right. Friday night frequency with the aliens.
Hey,
You know what I mean? What you got? But no, it's going to be every Friday from 7 to 9, 9:30 ish, because we know Flip goes live at Flip 30.
Yep.
So those who know who Flip Banger is and what Flip 30 is, that's when he goes live. So yes, we're trying to run this show, Friday Night Frequency, every Friday from 9 to 7, and then
From 7 to 9, man.
7 to 9. Damn, I said 9 to 7.
I'm about to say, damn, we all night, bro.
Wrong show.
What the hell?
That's your kids.
Yeah.
Dogs, not the kids.
Dog kids, yeah. I
I
stopped.
got a laugh out of that one.
Hey, that's funny. Let's see if I can get these pulled up for Mr. You Smoking. But yeah, every Wednesday, every Friday, same time, 7 to 9, or not 7 to 9:30. And yeah, 10 people, 10 groups, always. So yeah, when I put out the promos, or like sometimes you might see like an RSVP, like add like a event deal that I put out, it's free. So when you RSVP, it ain't like you got to send money on. It's just to keep people aware of the shows coming each Wednesday and Friday. And then when we're not showing, between Monday and Tuesday, you'll just see random promos come out, just so to keep you guys aware that we going live. So y'all won't miss out. And then, like I said, if you want to be featured on, whether you're an artist or a beat maker or a producer, whatever it may be, tap in with us. We'll get you on here, straight up. Let me see. Okay, I got one of them. So that was What You Got Wednesday. So yeah, your official midweek plug into the culture, the craft, and the come up. So yeah, every Wednesday bringing you the latest industry news, updates, creative table talk with the producers, engineers, and then deep dives into DAWs, VSTs, and plugins, which we kind of got into both with Moxie since he does both. So it kind of works out that way for an artist on Friday. If you do both, cool. Not you one or the other, you specifically for Friday or Wednesday or Friday. And each week we'll have a special guest, and if we don't, it's just going to be a table talk between me and S-Dot and Juan, or just me and S-Dot. So, and then if we decide to make an open platform, we'll just shoot out who we want to send the link to. That's why I sent it out to Flow Games. If you wanted to pop in for a minute, if you had a couple questions. So he's one of our supporters and a very highly respected name around the platform. So he's always there, man. And that's always love. And then Wednesday night, I think I had the other one for Friday. I'll find it here in a minute. But yeah. And let's see, is anybody else in here? Got any more questions before we shut her down?
You gotta play that motherfucker.
Yeah, I am gonna play which one? Hold on, wait a minute. What we playing?
You had what's the name pulled up?
Oh yeah, I did. I'm gonna checking up on here real quick. What's up, Johnny Johnson? He's on the Facebook side. DJ Mula, he's on the Facebook side. He said, man, me and Flow Gang got beef.
Not my brother.
He said, Flow Gang, we got beef.
That's my brother, man.
Yeah, I know. You hooked us up with him, man. You good dude, bro. You good dude. So yeah, let me get that running real quick. Even if you don't know, I know what he means now, but here it is.
I hit the spot like I knew what you needed. Body on fire and I don't know when to feed it. Every little move got me feeling undefeated. You ain't gotta say a word, girl, I can read it. I hit the spot right there on the dot, on the door. Baby, your love is the X that I got. Yeah, call me in the night, knowing I don't miss a shot. One touch, one look, yeah, I hit the spot.
I be calculating my moves. When we in that mood, I be trying to catch every little drop. I got you yelling, don't stop. While I'm trying to hit you with everything that I got. I'ma keep going. Kissing every curve on your body, ain't no detour. Look at the condoms on the dresser, like what these for? I know that you never had nothing like me before. So why you think your body calling me for? Turn on the lights when you come in this room. By the look in your eyes, you know what's going on. I'm tryna fuck you to your favorite song. I know I got you where I want you when you be moaning. Cause I hit the spot like I knew what you needed.
Body on fire and I don't know how to feed it. Every little move got me feeling undefeated. You ain't gotta say a word, girl, I can read it. I hit the spot right there on the dot, on the door. Baby, your love is the X that I got. Yeah, call me in the night, knowing I don't miss a shot. One touch, one look, yeah, I hit the spot.
Be patient, cause what I got in store for you, I swear it's just for you. No more waiting, I think it's the perfect time for me to lay it down. I wanna get nasty undercover. Show me something nobody's ever seen. Do to me what you wouldn't do for another. She got me stepping in puddles. She's spot, I found it. She got the bed wet, it's like a fountain. I'm trying to go deep in your ocean. I'm going knee deep, slow motion. I'm here to learn, so just teach me how you want it. But your body language really told it all. I got you crawling up the wall whenever
I hit the spot like I knew what you needed. Body on fire and I don't know how to feed it. Every little move got me feeling undefeated. You ain't gotta say a word, girl, I can read it. I hit the spot right there on the dot, on the door. Baby, your love is the X that I got. Yeah, call me in the night, knowing I don't miss a shot. One touch, one look, yeah, I hit the spot. Yeah, I hit the spot.
I don't know who those artists are, but they're pretty fire.
Right. Hey, Floyd was like, hold up, I gotta show my face for this one.
I can't even light my motherfucking lighter. My shit down fucked up.
Hey, you
I
get a
I got one for you, brother. I got one
Oh,
for
there
you.
you go.
Facts. Let me.
Yeah,
Look, look. Yes, sir. But yeah, we got, you still trying to get that shit lit?
Yeah, you hear me? Boy, you hear me over here struggling like a motherfucker, boy.
Oh, that sound like Lil Wayne before his song.
Nah, that's too many of them. He got a big.
Yeah, you gotta. It's like my name, but I keep that flame.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. Word. Let me see.
Hey, but do y'all mind if I drop that again, like Valentine's Day type John, to put on my other tape?
Yeah, go ahead.
Say no more.
Yeah. Let me. That one was on. That was on the.
Perfect Storm.
Is that on the Perfect Storm?
Yeah.
It was on
Was
the
it?
Perfect.
Nah.
No, wait.
No, I think that was
it
me.
Yeah,
No, that was on me.
yours.
That was on mine. That was on mine. So you should be good. If not, just let me know if you have any issues. I know we both use United Masters. I think that's where we ran into that issue when I thought they wouldn't let me run one of them songs because you had already released it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you do have an issue, let me know because I think I just have to email them and let them know, hey, it's the same people, same group, so
I
they
got you.
just be protecting people's rights and copyrights. So that's when I hit you up that day. I was like, wait a minute, I can't release this song. And it was like, I guess probably because you had already released it for your tape. And it was like, they made it look like it was already, done.
We can always make a remix for it,
For what?
We can always make a remix.
I mean, there's that. There's that.
Yeah, we might as well set up a whole tape, my boy. Quit playing with me.
Hey, now we gonna do that. That sounds great. Sounds like great work to come. So
For sure.
yeah, we got stuff brewing, man. So yeah, we definitely can do that. I'm not opposed to that at all. Yeah, what you got going and shaking, man? You got anything new you doing? I know you said you kind of been down this week, but I know you still stay working though.
I'm in here now, man. A couple people had sent me some, things to jump on, so I'm gonna see what kind of vibe I get.
What? Yeah, that good blow right there. Oh man,
What vibe is that one?
right?
Yeah. Oh, this finna create a whole nother vibe down here in a minute.
Yeah,
Tell you that.
yeah.
But yeah, man. Like I say, I got another tape dropping later on this year. Right now, y'all hear what's going on in the background. God's Will is out right now. So if y'all can,
Yes,
go ahead and stream that, man. Run it up for me. You feel me?
Oh yeah. I know EVN's been keeping you up with some of the analytics he's got, man. That
He's
shit's been hitting.
Yeah, for sure. And man, I'm just like he said earlier, I was kind of late to the show because I had a little casting meeting with the with the whole little movie situation. So I got that in the works.
That's on Tubi, right?
Yeah, it's on Tubi. Right now, Apple also.
Oh, nice.
Apple movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
I bet. That'd be we run that up, man. Yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing it out too, man, on my shit and keep sharing it until that thing drops.
My bad. I don't know what happened. But
good.
yeah, we got a couple things in the works, man. Just stay tuned, man. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
You know we do.
Yes, sir. Still got that mask joint too. If you still want it, Cadillac hard to get a hold of, but he said he liked that joint too. But if not, it's all you, bro.
That's what brought me down here.
You got all the dibs.
I was listening to it upstairs. I told my old lady, okay, I gotta go.
Yep.
I gotta go downstairs. I got to get some shit off. I'm down here all night now.
All right. Yeah, man. So we got a bunch more coming through. Actually, I already talked to Geneve today. I'm gonna have him on next week on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's big bro.
You know Geneve from Germany.
Yeah, that's big bro. Jay the Don.
Yeah, he's tough, man. So between him and Math, bro, they always out here knocking heads, man.
Like I said last time, man, I got a tape with them. They're both of them. I got a whole tape with both of them. So it's like, and then they've been collabing together. So for you artists, tap in with that. Honestly, man, fire. Even with Tank, even with S Dot, tap in with it, bro. They fucking with the artists, bro. So like, if you need it, they got it. If they don't have it, they can get it. You feel me?
Yeah,
like
for
right
sure.
then and there. So tap in, artists, for real.
What we do, man. So that's the whole purpose of this on Wednesdays and Fridays, man, to stay connected and network. So when people send groups, and question that's not asked makes you look dumb. So need some music, need some work, holla.
Right.
For them collabs, holla.
If you ever need a hook, you know who to call.
Yeah, where's that guy?
Yeah.
Man,
we got the whole total package.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel?
So I'm gonna let this run through. I like to be the dope and little let this run, and then we'll end it on that. That tape was so tough though. I still have it on repeat.
Blessings.
Yes, sir, man. All day. That's the tough, cool part too, man, is getting connected with different people that just bring different things out of you, bro. Like I said, this was my first time writing a song just off of vocal, So we needed an actual song done for it. I appreciate that, man. Just the opportunity for that, and then it just another stepping stone of growth.
Facts. And the beat was so perfect that you did. I didn't have to re-record it or nothing. Like I just slapped the vocals on that bit. Like,
yeah, and how I did it was I took the original ones that you had, dropped them in my situation, and then I just built it around it. So that way you probably didn't have to make it a little easier for you.
Facts.
Yeah. Man, let me salute everybody who tapped in or anybody who's still hanging out. You know, Moxie, appreciate you coming through, sharing your background, your deep dive into your music and how you do it and why you do it. And, you know, man, keep moving, doing what you do. Like I said, the biggest thing for everybody is do it for yourself first. Everything else will fall into place. But if you're out here trying to please and cloud chase, you're going to fail every time. Because like you said earlier, not everybody's going to like what you're doing or they ain't tapped into how you're doing or what you're doing or why you do it. Yeah, it's always going to be those people. That's anywhere. You just scroll up on Facebook, you people in the comments, just to hate for no reason. Be a positive thing, but nope, I don't like it just because it's positive. So I'm gonna say something fucked up. So you know that's just how the world is now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But oh man, that's now you done came back. He must have went and had to go throw everybody out of his house real quick.
You had to walk the dog.
Ain't the dogs this time.
Oh, damn.
He said he had a circus coming in his house. Yeah.
Word up.
I'm glad you popped back in before I was on the internet. I didn't know if you was coming back, man. So if you had anything else, any last words for at least in the stream? Like, we ain't got to leave, but yeah.
Yeah, you know, Wednesday, Friday.
And
Saturday, Beat Asylum Radio.
Yep, we on there tomorrow night.
Yep.
That's where I know I got people on the Facebook side I was wanting to send. So talk to your people, Flowgate, and get them back here tomorrow. I think Mula was trying to send the song in tonight. I think somebody else hit me too from one. I was like, it's not that night. It's not for that night. Okay. Now, if we end up slowing down and we end up kind of like crashing out earlier than the 2 hours, then we might run some songs. But you want to make sure it's always for the artist, though. You know, make sure they get their full run.
I like that. Or he was finna say.
Yep. Or
they can send in 5 on the show.
Say that again. Send in 5 and what?
They can send in 5 tracks and they could be on the show. They could be in the hot seat.
There you go.
Yeah. I thought you was talking about blessing the cash out. I was saying, hey.
Yep. Hey, for sure. As always, donations is always welcome. I'll get that set up on the screens in the shows to come. Like I said, we ask for nothing. We're not telling people they got to pay to play or pay to spin, but donations are always welcome. Same thing on Saturday. Saturday, most definitely, because that whole show is dedicated to, radio, the radio show. So we spending people's music all night, all over. But other than that, again, salute my C coming through, man. Keep creating, keep finding ways to get better and be better, man. And drop them gems as you can.
Yeah, I went from 318 pounds to 248 pounds since October. I've been losing a lot of weight.
Hey, that's a good move.
I've been getting healthier. I've been doing better. I'm gonna be all right.
For sure. Yes, sir. All right, man. Just in the stream real quick, but salute everybody showed up. See us again tomorrow night, 9:30 Eastern.
I'll probably be at work.
Spot, but we run a little longer on the weekend on Saturdays for the radio show. But and then we'll be back here next week. And I believe I was just telling the guys I got Geneva set up for next Wednesday from Germany. Yeah, we don't call ourselves global for no reason.
That's right. And then on Friday, who we got Friday, Tank?
Miss Red.
Big facts.
Big facts. Oh man. That's like that just like always was one of those things you hear it and then you can't help but say, yeah. I'm like, hey, calm that down. You're saying that. But anyway, they got to meet each other tonight, so that was cool. So that's who, and I appreciate you again for doing that for me, Moxie.
If you ever need it again, you already know.
I'm pretty sure I will. Until we get it going where we need to go with that with the vocals there. But he's made a major come up in the last year, should I say so. We released her first album from the Asylum and everything earlier this summer. So she'll have 5 new tracks for us to hear next week, actually. That'll be one of them that you helped out on. So I'll make sure you hear this. Make sure you hear to get them accolades, man. But it'll work. Appreciate you doing that for me.
For sure.